Hi you guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I have the upstairs to myself for a little while, so I don't feel like I'm being listened to. I can talk in my regular voice. I have a little golden book journal that I have completed 2 times. Last year, okay, so I completed it. This was long before I had a YouTube channel and I was just starting out making journals. And so I made it, and I was selling journals locally, but this one didn't sell. And so last year I did have a channel, and on my channel I decided to revamp it, and I called it Surgery. So I did surgery on the book. And then I think that what I ended up doing was taking it back down to the local shop where I was selling journals, and nothing sold last year, I guess because of the COVID stuff. The lady said that the whole holiday season was terrible, so nothing sold. So then I took it out this year, and I was like, so I've spent the last 2 days giving it a facelift. So it's had surgery and a facelift. The thing is 100% plastic at this point. There's nothing real left. Alrighty, so I just finished up making this little tassel and adding these little wooden light bulbs to it. That was kind of fun. I had a hard time figuring out what to do. I had to go find these little the screws, those are they called eye pins, eye screws? I'm not sure. And I had to drill a hole down in. I tried screwing them in, but these little things are hard as rocks. And so I had to drill a hole, and the smallest drill bit that we had was too big. So then I had to use E6000 to glue them in. But anyway, I did that. So that is the little decoration that I made for the charm, which I think is cute. Okay, so it's and the night before Christmas. It has a fabric cover. Let's see, measurements. The spine, it's a regular size for the golden book. The spine is 2 inches. It is about 6 3/4 by about 7 3/4 of an inch, a little bit more. It has a hair tie for a closure. It does have book corners. Here's the back. I covered the back. The back didn't have a Christmas scene. I remember that, and that's why I covered the back. I think it was just the little characters that are on the back of the golden book. Really pretty little gold rickrack, sparkly gold rickrack on there. So there we go. And I just heard the door, so I think my daughter's coming in. I'm making a video, Emily, just so you know. Okay. Okay, so one of the reasons I think that I have had such a hard time making this journal is that the colors are almost a little bit pastel, and I just didn't have papers that went with it. So I think I've gotten rid of most of the feel of the pastel. So as you can tell, like the inside cover is even pink. So I had this paper that I don't know if it was Christmas paper or not, but it's kind of a reddish pink, so it blended. So I added a pocket here with some rickrack across the top, and then a journal card. And I did the This Book Belongs To stamp, and I embossed it gold. Tim, I'm making a video, just so you know. And then sewn around. I was alone. I was alone for like 2 seconds. Okay, so then fabric on the side. I love this fabric. And then here we have, this pocket here opens with some journaling on the inside. And then here we have a couple of journaling cards. This one actually, it's a Graphics 45 set that I've had for a really long time, and the back has a picture on it, which is a beautiful picture, but you can't journal on it at all because it was a full picture, so I covered the back side with some paper so you could journal on it. And then here we have some ledger paper that I stitched together, so it's, you know, the same on both sides. And then we have here in this little bag, this tag that opens up. And then over here we have this little guy. Okay, and then the beginning of the book here. Little fabric going across the top. And I really liked the image. This is an image that's on the book itself, and then down here it has like the copyright information. I covered that up with this pocket, and this is actually lifts, you know, for writing. So this pocket is made from this little stationery here, and I just folded it over, and then I put another piece on the inside. I cut it in half so that the fold happened really easy without the paper bunching up. And then it just has this little journaling card on the inside. And then here we have some stationery that's folded over and sewn around with a little bit of fabric and rickrack. Some ribbon here. And then this pocket with a little tag. And then this opens. Some white pom-pom trim. So see here, the colors are, it's really hard to find paper, Christmas paper that goes with these colors. So every time I put something there, the next time I looked at it, it just didn't look right to me. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's taken me quite a while to be happy with it. So then here we have this pocket, and inside we have this journaling card, and then this journaling card, a little fabric tab at the top, stitched around. And this here is another piece of stationery that I've sewn around, added some lace fabric tab. And then here, little heart pocket with this little tag. And then here we have, again, the colors. So this was really hard for me. I mean, she's wearing pink. He's wearing like red and blue. There's red and blue and yellow here. There's green here. I'm like, what colors do I pick? I don't know. So I thought this went well. This part of it makes it kind of look like it's, I don't know, something else. But when you pull it all the way out, I thought the little trees looked really good with it. So, and it's nighttime because, you know, they're getting ready for bed and they're having visions of sugar plums. Meet me under the mistletoe. And then here's the center of the signature, and inside is just kind of like a file folder pocket that I made here. And then this opens up. It's put together with fabric. And then so we have, this is actually a copy of a vintage postcard, and I did this last year. I made a front and back copy of it and then glued it together. But when I copied it, even though it's not pink, the original, it turned pink. Like the copy ended up being pink. I don't understand, but it's pretty cool because it kind of goes with the colors in the journal. These are a couple of things from Graphics Fairy website. I don't know about this one. I know this one is. I don't know where I found this because it was last year. But it was a copyright free song, so I printed that out. I remember making sure of that. I just don't remember where I found it. And then here's another vintage postcard, and the copy did the same thing. I tried scanning it. It did the same thing. I just think that's crazy. Anyway, and that goes in here. This Santa is a fussy cut from some wrapping paper. And the colors span. I mean, there's everything from pink and red and green to blue. So there's a little bit of everything in here. This is a pocket with this piece of scrapbook paper. It's pearlized. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then on this side, the snowflakes are kind of velvety. I don't know what you call that, but they feel velvety. Actually goes on this side. Here I have some fabric going down it with some little tree brads. And here we have a belly band with fabric and a button, with a tag and a journaling card. And then a little pocket here with a recipe card in it. And then this is a piece of stationery, and I just made it a little flip, attached it to this page. Little sticker there. I love this fabric. More stationery with some fabric, and then these are some brads. Pom-pom trim here. More of that ledger paper. And then here we have a cross stitch pattern. Center of the book. And then we have this is a bag made out of wrapping paper, and then just a little journaling card on the inside. And then here we have a shaker, journaling space on the back. And then this Compliments of the Season is a graphics fairy image. This is a different color of ledger paper that I stitched around, and then I backed it front to back, so I just took two pieces. I don't know that I glued them or anything. I don't think that I did, but I might have. I did it last year, so I don't know. More stationery paper. And then here we have a pocket with a recipe card. And then this little 25 pulls off. I did embossing there, and that opens up for journaling. And then on this side, we have, it's like a top and bottom one. This needs to come down just a little bit. There we go. Journaling card. And then it tucks back in, top and bottom. Well, it's there. I don't know why I'm trying to move it there. Again, the change of colors. It's crazy to me. This is an envelope, and then on this side I covered it with scrapbook paper. And then inside there are a couple of recipe cards. Well, this was a Project Life card that I stamped some paper on the back with this recipe stamp. So there's that. And then we have a little tuck here with some music page. Inside there is another piece of paper. Couple of little stamps. I found these at a yard sale. They're American Lung Association from 2006. I was like, oh, cool. Sticker stamps. More pom-pom trim. And in the center of this is kind of like an envelope without. I took the, what would have closed, and I just glued it down inside. And then we have just a small little journal inside. See, again, the colors. I mean, these are not Christmas colors. This was a challenge. But all the colors pretty much are in here. So, you know. Journaling card. Graphics Fairy again. Isn't that a pretty image? Oh, a little bag with this little journaling card, and it was like a grocery list type of a thing, and I just backed it with some heavier paper. A little half page here, or a partial page. A Jolly Christmas to You, cute kids. Oops. Here's another little stationery page. I think a lot of these came from my friend Donna and my friend Pam at Pam's Paper Place. I'm pretty sure, because I haven't purchased these on my own. So it's a flip. And a lot of times I want to do like a flip up or a flip out, but I just feel like it's easier to write on. So most of the time I just do it this way. Here is a recycled Christmas card. Isn't he pretty? He's embossed and he's all sparkly. So on the back side, I just backed it with some paper. It's paper that Kim sent me in Happy Mail. So thank you, Kim. I used quite a bit of this when I was going through this the last couple of days, and I just pushed it in real hard since it was quite embossed. So it's really glued on well, so it should be fine. And that is just paper clipped up here. A little bit of fabric tied to the paper clip on both sides. I have the Made by Me stamp here at the bottom, and then it had the label here underneath of all the different books, you know, golden books, and I didn't like that either, so I covered it with this large pocket, and then I just put this journaling card on the inside. And then a small card here. I had a really hard time finding something to go here. And this is just like a little place card or something. Okay, so there we have it. I will be putting this in my Etsy shop, so you can take a look. I haven't done any of that yet. I haven't taken pictures of it or anything. So that'll be up when I go to list or put the video up. It will be in my Etsy shop at the same time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.